My first guest is a young man that you will probably recognize. You've seen him a lot on television, and I guess maybe we're gonna show the piece of one of them right now. Roll the tape. He does a lot of commercial work. Emmanuel Lewis.
Just can't figure it out. Everybody knows flame rolling beats frying nearly 3-to-1. It's all over town. And McDonald's is frying their hamburgers all over town. Well, I like them flame broiled. So what are you gonna do? I got it. Go to Burger King. Aren't you hungry?
That is, my cheeks, I'm just...
Yeah, very rosy.
Just look at the monitor. My cheeks seem to be quite rosy. Anyway, speaking of Emmanuel, as announced today, he's going to be starring in a new television series on another network this fall called The Websters. Would you welcome Emmanuel Lewis? Hello, Emmanuel. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
We've never met before until right this moment.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And you too.
Me too, huh? Thank you, Emmanuel. You surprised me. For some reason, I thought you were going to be taller.
Me too.
Me too. Do you get tired of people saying that you're short?
No.
No? You mind telling us how old you are?
12.
You're 12. You've done how many commercials have you done altogether?
I'm not sure.
Not sure? You quit counting, huh?
Yes.
Are you putting your money away in
Yes.
a bank account? Yeah. What do you think you'll do with all your money someday? What would you like to do? What would you like to buy if you could buy anything in the world?
I'm not sure.
Not sure yet, huh?
I'll just spend it safely.
Just put it away safely.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, yeah. Didn't you do a commercial with Bill Cosby for Jell-O pudding, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, what other commercials have you done?
I've done Campbell's soup, Life cereal,
Uh-huh.
Maxwell House coffee, Elmer's glue, French's mustard,
Yeah.
apple juice,
Yeah. Now, do you use all those products?
most of them.
Most of them. I won't ask you which ones you don't. I don't suppose you drink too much coffee, do you?
No.
Yeah, okay. What grade you in school?
6.
You're 6th grade? Yeah. What's your favorite subject?
Well, I like science,
Good for you. Good for you.
reading, math.
Yeah. What are you studying in science right now that's interesting?
Well, how to connect batteries, dry cells together.
Dry cells and batteries?
Yes.
Yeah. You like math, too?
Yes.
Yeah, well, they teach math, I think, a little bit differently now, don't they, than at least when I was a kid. They're a different system. Do you know how they teach it now? Is it decimal system or something?
Yeah, decimal system.
How does that work? Can you explain it? What would be a kind of a problem you would have?
I don't have too much problems.
Yeah. Somebody told me you made a trip to Japan?
Yes.
What'd you go to Japan for?
Well, I've done a commercial.
Oh, for Japanese television.
Yes.
Ah. Did you like Japan?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. What did you find most interesting about Japan?
Well, most of them were short like me.
Most of them. Had you read anything about Japan in school? Did you know anything about it before you went there?
Well, all I know is that they speak Japanese.
Speak Japanese?
And, let me see.
Did you go to Tokyo?
Yes.
That's a big city, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. How long were you in Japan?
That depends on what time I went there.
Well, you been there more than once?
Yes.
You have, yeah. I've never been to Japan myself. And you've been there more than once.
Yes.
Yeah. Where else have you traveled?
Traveled to L.A.
In Los Angeles. We have a little piece of, is this the film, a commercial you made in Japan? I guess we're going to show, right?
Yes.
What were you selling there?
Well, baby store noodle.
Baby store noodles?
Yes.
Okay. All right, here's Emmanuel's commercial for Japan.
It's my show! Baby star, twinkle, twinkle, tiny little star. Baby star, it's shining in the sky. Just like me, little but shining ever bright. Yes, it's just like me. Oh, come on, baby star.
That's a good commercial. Did you learn to speak any Japanese at all?
Yes.
You did. What can you say in Japanese? Can you say something in Japanese or?
Yes, you think. Pokemon baby star.
All I learned from Shogun was konnichiwa. I think that means how are you or good morning or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And sayonara.
Sayonara. Of course, that means, I guess, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. What? You seem to be missing a fair amount of teeth there, up on the top row.
Yes.
Yeah. Did it just naturally come out, or?
A little help from Mom.
A little help from Mom. Now, you don't mean by saying that your mom.
Yes, I do.
Well, Mom will certainly be happy to hear that tonight on television.
Mom, we have to talk to this later.
Yeah, we have to talk to Mom later. I remember when I was a kid, I'd take you put them under your pillow for the tooth fairy.
Right.
Did you do that?
Yes.
And what was there in the morning?
Sheet.
A sheet. Yeah, well, I know that. Well, usually there'd be maybe a dime or something like that. Didn't the tooth fairy leave anything at all? No, didn't, huh? Yeah. That's probably because you've got so many commercials going, you didn't need it anyway. You have a girlfriend?
Let's put it this way, I have girls that are friends.
That is well put, very diplomatic. You have girls who are friends.
Right.
The girls can be very nice friends, can't they?
Yes.
Do you go to the movies together, or
No.
you don't? Just talk and stuff like that?
Yes.
Dance maybe a little bit?
No.
No dancing, huh? No hugging or
No.
no kissing?
No.
You mean to tell me?
Only for Mom.
Only from Mom?
Yes.
Oh,
I think
I
I have to kiss her after, so I won't get in trouble.
Yeah. I think a kiss would be in order when you get home, yeah. Do you like to go to amusement parks, stuff like that?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you like to ride on?
Well, my uncle put me in a cup, like in Disneyland.
Oh, yeah, those
Yes.
cups that spin around?
Yes. And I thought I had some bakaka.
You what?
Some bakaka.
You did a little caca in the cup? Is that... What? Well, is that what you didn't do that?
No.
Oh, well, you did that, Walt Disney would be spinning in his grave like a lathe. I mean, yeah. Well, you're a nice young man, Emmanuel. That's a nice name. That's kind of you don't see many people named Emmanuel. Do you like that name, Emmanuel? Huh? What are your favorite television shows?
Well, I like Give Me a Break.
Give Me a Break. Good.
Yes. I like The Love Boat.
Love Boat, yeah.
Yes, I like Fantasy Island.
Fantasy Island.
Too Close for Comfort.
Too Close for Comfort.
Let me see. A lot of other shows.
Mm-hmm. You ever watch this show?
What once in a blue moon.
You have 6 teeth missing. Would you like to try for 7? Huh? You watch once in a while. Come on now, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it'd be at nighttime, so I don't quite
That's right. It's
remember.
pretty late, isn't it? Well, Emmanuel, I'm glad you could be with us tonight. It's nice to meet you. I enjoy watching you on television, and I hope you enjoyed being with us tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. And give my best to your mom, will you? Okay, Emmanuel. I thought it was a Mattel toy walking in. He doesn't mind that. He gets kidded all the time about that, but he is really small, isn't he?
Adorable, yeah.
But he is small.
Yeah.
Once in a blue moon.
Once in a blue moon. Oh.
He's going to have to square things at home with
Oh,
Mom tonight
indeed.
about the teeth. We'll be back. David Steinberg is here and Mary Fran, so stay where you are. Okay, we are back. George Carlin's here tonight. George Carlin has had a tremendous influence on a lot of the newer comedians because he is unique in his style. And he appears in the recent movie Prince of Tides. And he just has his 8th HBO concert airs this month, and he's just nominated for an Emmy for his children's show on PBS called Shining Time Station. He's going to be performing in New Orleans this Saturday night. Welcome, Mr. George Carlin.
Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Good to see everybody. This is my last Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, and this is my 105th Tonight Show. By no means, certainly not a record. A lot of people are up around 200, I understand, but 105 of them. And I always did a stand-up, didn't I, Johnny? Always did a stand-up. None of that, let's sit right down and, talk about my goat's operation or something. 6 minutes per monologue, a total of 10.5 hours, standing here or in New York in the same spot. And that's a lot of time. I could have had sex 3 or 4 times during that. But it is good to be here. And this is the first time doing the show without any pressure at all of hoping they'll invite me back. Commissary, can't say enough about the commissary. Went there again tonight, Johnny. The penguin, cacciatore. Sauteed bat groins I had. Very good, very good. And the diced loon. Also, you might be interested, Johnny, a wonderful new restaurant in the valley, Top of the Schmuck. Have you been there yet? Yes, well, it's a big 15-story statue of a schmuck, and the restaurant is in the Hat Band. You might want to drop in. Really a good place. You have to forgive me, I'm a little nervous tonight. I only started recently shaving my legs. And boy, that takes a lot of foam, doesn't it? And the aftershave, whoa. But I'm not feeling completely well. I was traveling in Pennsylvania recently, and I was beaten up. Oh, you're from Pennsylvania. I was beaten up by a buggy full of Amish people. I'm not expecting it. Anyway, working on a nice new investment of mine, a roach spray. It doesn't kill the roaches, but it fills them with self-doubt as to whether or not they're in the right house. You know you have a drinking problem when you get in a fist fight over the outcome of Jeopardy. I would like to announce tonight I am no longer saying have a nice day. I got finished with that years ago, but I don't believe you should put the responsibility on a person of having a complete nice day. I'm giving specific short-term well wishes now. I say things like have a satisfying mid-morning or a rewarding post-lunch. You know what I say at 5 o'clock? Have an interesting dusk. Figured out the security thing at our house. For years we had security problems. Put up a sign, pit bull on angel dust. And nobody has come by except two guys on angel dust, actually. And as long as we're talking about signs, you know that sign, severe tire damage, do not back up? Well, when you're going through there forward, don't you worry a little anyway? Maybe they didn't get it right. Maybe a guy on drugs installed the spikes. Or maybe you're on drugs. And you're hoping you're going forward. Say, am I backing up? Well, let me take a look at the spikes. Oh, can't see them. Better back up a little. Have you ever noticed that the Ku Klux Klan has never really produced any great composers? Just an observation. You know what kind of surgery you never hear about? Nose enhancement. See, many of these are not intended to be funny. Many of these, in honor of my last Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, are just observations. I'm hoping that they lower the drinking age. I just want to see a sign in a bar that says, "You must be 11 and prove it." Some people think of the glass as half full. Some people think of the glass as half empty. I think of the glass as too big. If you fall asleep in a house where there is an adult woman present, when you wake up, you will have a blanket on you. You know those toilet seat covers that they have on the wall in the bathroom, public bathrooms? They come in packages of 250. Someone had to decide that. Another one of those interesting observations. You know you're in the wrong store when one of your personal checks is framed on the wall behind the clerk. Do you think it's more immoral to kill a 300-pound person or two 150-pound persons? Why must hailstones always be the size of something else? Names are very important. I think the Second World War would have been a lot easier if his name had been Slim Hitler. 3 observations in 1 monologue. You know what you never see, and I'll close with this. You never see a really romantic French ballad singer with a 12-pound cyst on his neck.
Love to see you work. I think Sparky or Biff Hitler would have done it.
Sparky Hitler, yeah.
See?
Yeah, I think you're right.
You just needed that.
Names are so important.
Sparky or Biff.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Stay where you are.
We'll be back.
Oh, Spunky, Sparky. We're back with George Carlin. Indeed we are, friends. Congratulations on that. That's nice. That's nice to get the Emmy for PBS on the kids' side.
It's a nomination, and I hope it happens. I'm up against Mr. Rogers, though.
Oh.
So we'll
Can
see.
you say, I hope so?
I'll
Anyway.
be practicing.
Yeah. When's the first time you did this show before? I took it over, didn't you?
Yes.
You go back to the Par days.
My first time on was with my partner, Jack Burns. Jack later got more fame with his other partner, Avery Schreiber.
You're right.
Burns and Schreiber. But got more fame. That's a strange phrase.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to say notoriety because I don't like that word.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Dreams come true. Dreams come true. Jack and I were still in radio in Fort Worth.
Right.
And we wanted to be nightclub comedians. And he was the nighttime newsman, and I was the disc jockey from 7 to midnight. And afterwards, we would go home, we would turn on the TV, watch the Jack Parr show, and then we would fantasize doing mock interviews as what we would say if we were on there. And this happened every night. And some of them got very funny, and I was just sitting there in our underwear, you know, watching TV. watching the Parr Show, and 7 months later we were on it, which is amazing. You know, I mean, we still stayed in radio 3 months past that. So 4 months after being in the business in 1960.
Sometimes it works.
Yeah, 1960, Jack and I were on. Arlene Francis was the substitute host that night. We didn't get on with Parr himself. Then I did it once in between Parr and you when they were testing and trying people.
Right.
Mort Saul was kind enough to bring me on. And my first time with you was 1967, and I've done, like I say, 105.
A long time.
Yeah.
Something was in my mind when you were saying that, and it just left me. Does that ever happen to you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is that where you got the idea of working in the radio station, or the first bit you did about the wild
Willie
disc jockey?
West, yeah, the wonderful wino. Wonderful wino.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, I used to...
That's what I thought, radio days.
Yeah, that was that first sort of incarnation of mine during the 60 through 70,
Right.
when I did a lot of media stuff, Al Sleet, the Hippy Dippy Weatherman, and all those.
But you
those
progressed.
media
You've always changed and focused in on what's happening and kept ahead of the game.
Well, I've always just kind of listened to myself and seen what's next, you know. And if I feel something, I really feel strongly, I do it.
Yeah. You got into new investments at all, or anything going that you?
Daytime fireworks. Not a big payoff.
Didn't work out, huh?
No. My biggest concern is the family right now. You know, I've talked to you about my son, D'Artagnan.
D'Artagnan, yes.
Yeah.
Unusual name for a boy.
Yeah, well, he's only one of them. There was, of course, Silas, Cheech, Akbar, T-Bone, Winslow, Satan, Night Train, Gargantua, Tonto, and Spud. And Dagwood, I didn't mention Dagwood. Dagwood's having trouble. Dagwood's been arrested again. He's in trouble. Yeah, giving a virgin a hot foot. Which I never heard.
I never heard of that.
And doing the
it's
wave.
It's a little-known crime, isn't it?
Pardon me?
Little-known crime.
It is. It's a misdemeanor. Thank goodness. Doing the wave in church is. Yeah. But he's been in trouble before, you know, staging illegal cow fights.
Illegal cow fights.
And selling improperly labeled yo-yos to a minor. But he had it tough when he
Troublesome
was a kid.
kid, yeah.
We were in a tough neighborhood. You've heard of Hell's Kitchen?
Yes.
Well, this was in the suburbs, a Hell's Breakfast Nook. Yeah, and he had a little dog and didn't want to call it Spot. You know what he called it?
No.
Stain.
Stain. I've got to cut away. I'm kidding. Not that I want you to stop, but we'll be right back.
The Carpenters were on the Tonight Show just about the time they were really getting started and coming to national attention. And this Tuesday night, there'll be special guests on the Bob Hope Special. And on November 17th, Billboard magazine, which is kind of the Bible of the recording industry, is going to be devoting a special edition honoring the Carpenters. This is their new album, which contains 12 singles recorded in the last 4 years. 10 have sold over 1 million copies, and many more than that. Would you welcome, please, Carpenters?
Before the second show, your guitar, it sounds so sweet and clear, but you're not really here. It's just the radio. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. What I've got they used to call the blues. Nothing is really wrong. I'm feeling like I don't belong. I'm walking around some kind of lonely clown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Funny, but it seems I always wind up here with you. It's nice to know somebody loves me. Funny, but it seems that it's the only thing to do, to run and find the one who loves me. What I feel is come and gone before. There's no need to talk it out. What it's all about, hanging around, nothing to do but run. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Hanging around, nothing to do but run. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. I'll say goodbye to love. No one ever cared if I should live or die. Time and time again, the chance for love has passed me by. And all I know of love is how to live without it. I just can't seem to find it. So I made my mind up, I must live my life alone. And though it's not the easy way, I guess I've always known I'd say goodbye to love. There are no tomorrows for this heart of mine. Surely time will lose these bitter memories, and I'll find that there is someone to believe in and to live for, something I could live for. All the years of useless search have finally reached an end. Loneliness and empty days will be my only friend. From this day love is forgotten, I'll go on as best I can. What lies in the future is a mystery to us all. No one can predict the wheel of fortune as it falls. There may come a time when I will see that I've been wrong, but for now this is my song, and it's goodbye to love. I'll say goodbye to love.
some more of the carpenters.
We are back now. Hey, it's good to see you again. Hey, 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 You said something usually, when you first started, you sat at the drums all the time. Now you're standing up more. You miss sitting back?
Well, yeah, they finally got the message across to me that they wanted me to get up. But, I was the only girl in the group, so they were looking at me.
Yeah.
For some of the songs, she says.
Yeah.
Plays the drums.
Hey, it's so good to see you. You've had such a tremendous success the past few years. It's just
Thank you.
been incredible and well-deserved. You're on the road a lot, and I understand you have the same problems. You work, what, 6 out of 7 days most of the time?
Just
yeah,
about,
when we go out on tour, it's 7 days a week.
Yeah. And all the things happen? The luggage doesn't show up? The instruments don't show up?
Not long ago, we played Notre Dame the day of the USC Notre Dame game. And we flew in late because we couldn't get a motel reservation because everything had been booked up.
Right.
like a
And
year in advance. They take.
We played the date, and then we were going to fly to Evansville that night.
Right.
And we lost an engine. We have a charter, a 2-engine plane.
And you lost an
turboprop, and
engine?
we lost an engine.
Mm-hmm.
And
While we
just-
were in the air.
Oh, yeah, while we're... And you know, he landed it, did a terrific job, but still...
Luckily, the screaming probably covered up the noise.
Right.
Well, we
Didn't hear it.
It was a good thing, you know, because we didn't know about it. You know, we heard a power cut, but this was after we went to Notre Dame
Right.
and had an accident. It was a great day. And then we did the concert and got on the plane, split, and we
And
were like
lost
in
the
the air
engine.
about a half an hour. And
We heard a
power
sudden
cut.
drop in the sound on the right side, and then the pressurization went, and our ears
Right.
started to plug.
Nobody
Everything
really
was
knew,
okay.
you know, because they didn't want to tell us because it would be instant.
But when we landed and we
Panic.
saw the fire truck, you know, and then we got off the plane and the men were in the funny suits, you know,
Yeah,
asbestos.
asbestos. We figured that nice. You know,
That's
they
gotta
gotta
shake you a
really
little
take
bit.
care of the
Oh,
luggage.
yeah. But I mean, on the road, you know, it's one thing or another all the time.
Yeah.
I'd rather stay on the ground.
There was
Except
some-
it's not safe down here either.
Yeah. There was some talk a while that you were going to do your own television show. Are you going to proceed on that, or are you giving it up, or what?
The special or?
No, just as a regular series that you were going to do.
I didn't think, we really don't, never got into that because
Yeah.
it takes, I'm telling you how much time it takes, that's right.
No, I understand.
But we like playing in concert, and really the concerts and the recording
Takes up all our
so much
time.
time.
Yeah.
We really wouldn't have the time.
Even though I'm in television, I think sometimes you miss on television. You can't really get the sound. There's nothing like an in-person concert, I think, for
Oh,
music
no.
to get close to the audience and let them hear the whole thing.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like even from here to there, it's too far. You know, move them up. But then there's no room for the cameras.
What's a gold album mean? Does that mean $1 million?
Okay, $1 million in sales is a gold album.
How many
That
have you
means
got
it's
now?
about
Is it
440,000
Right.
albums. Now, we've been lucky enough to have each of our albums, except the first one, sell over 1 million copies.
Yeah.
Now, the Close to
That's
You album
incredible.
sold about 4 million copies, and the others have all sold.
That's really incredible.
Oh, it's have
No,
all
Thank
sold
you.
over 1 million. That's a platinum album. When you
Platinum.
A million
when you get
units.
1 million units
that's
of an
great.
album sold.
Can I ask you a rather dumb question?
Sure.
With the success you've had, are you happier now performing than you were, say, when you were just starting? You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh, yeah.
You're just busier, happier.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure. You know,
Well,
we're happy,
that's
and
what
this
I
is
meant.
what we
Sometimes
wanted.
success doesn't always go along with it.
No, I mean, things were a lot more, you know,
There have been a lot of groups, as you know, that have come up very quickly, and all of a sudden, because of that sudden success,
yeah.
it's disappeared
We're,
very
we're
quickly.
trying to hold our own, you know, but there are a lot of pressures, you know.
Yeah.
This is what we wanted to do, but
Yeah, well, when you say, when you try and get a recording contract, and then you finally get one, and you say, oh, now all I have to do is get a hit. But you really don't know what that means until it hits. And then it kind of,
Then you want to get
you
the
can't
album.
really
Then you gotta
call.
do
you
this.
hardly can get a job before you get a hit.
You
know.
can't.
You're lucky, you know, if you get a thing here or there. Then the hit record comes along, and it's what you wanted, and all of a sudden the bookings start, especially if you sell albums.
Right.
And then they say, well, if you enjoy it, you know, you have to have a follow-up.
Isn't it
And
funny
you
how you
say-
run into all the people who said, boy, I knew then.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sure.
You
they're all
found
over.
friends real quick.
You know, it's once it happens, you never really know how it happens
Yeah.
or when, but all of a sudden you go from here to here, and you're like, there's no stopping.
Yeah, well, the main thing is you still look like you enjoy performing, and that
Oh,
comes
it's
over.
Oh, yeah, we
wonderful.
love
That's
it.
the whole thing. Let me interrupt a second. Then you're going to do another thing, right, for us? Here's a day, a typical day. Yes, I have it right here. In the life of a lumberjack that you've been asking about. We're back. I understand this next thing you're going to do for us is based on a true happening. Something to do with you.
Yeah,
Wasn't it,
it's a
Richard?
song that John Bettis and I wrote in 1967. We had a group, and we were trying to get a recording contract, and we weren't getting too far. And,
Nowhere.
We wanted to make some money to pay for some tapes that we wanted to record, so several of us worked for about 3 months in '67 at Disneyland. And they assign a guy to you who's actually your boss, but they call him a talent supervisor.
Right.
And we did not get along. Our attitude wasn't too good, and so we didn't get along with him too well. And he fired us, and we wrote a song about him.
About this guy who
Yeah.
scanned you?
And-
Good. Retribution rears its head. Okay, you all set? You want to run over
Sure.
and join the group? Here are Carolyn, Richard, the carpenter.
Mr. Gouda, say, Mr. Gouda, may I have a moment with you? But there is something I've got to say, and please don't let it scare you away. Mr. Gouda, say, Mr. Gouda, I have seen you go through a day. You're everything a robot is for, clocking at 9 and roll out the door at 5. You reflect the company image. You maintain the rules to live by. Shiny shoes, let's keep a neat head. Now that you're wearing a coat and tie. Mr. Gouda, say, Mr. Gouda, someday soon you may realize you've blown your life just playing a game when no one wins but everyone stays the same. You reflect the company image. You maintain the rules to live by. Shine your shoes, let's keep a neat head. Now that you're wearing a coat and tie. Mr. Gouda, say, Mr. Gouda, someday soon you may realize your life just playing a game where no one wins but everyone stays the same. Say, yeah,
We'll be back in a moment. Make the good times last with a Sony tape recorder. Brought to you by Super Scope. You all know this next gentleman loves to perform, loves audiences. Currently working at his own nightclub, Dangerfields, in New York until February the 3rd.
Love him.
Then he opens at the Aladdin Hotel in Las Vegas for 3 weeks,
Gets no respect.
starting February the 6th. And here he is, Rodney Dangerfield.
Wow, what a crowd, I'll tell you all right. You know that? Now, I'll tell you, I'm all right now, but last week I was in rough shape, you know? I mean, last week I told my doctor I want a vasectomy. He said, with a face like mine, I don't need one. And I tell you, nobody likes my looks. My mother would kiss my brother goodnight and scratch me behind the ears. Oh, my mother, she never breastfed me. She told me she liked me as a friend. I don't know. I tell you, I know I'm ugly. Well, while the guy was mugging me, he took off his mask and made me wear it. No, I tell you, things happen to me you wouldn't believe. Like the other night, I found a guy's wallet. Inside was a picture of my 2 kids. I tell you, life isn't easy. Last week, my wife's father, he moved in, has electronic pacemaker. Every time he sneezes, the garage door opens. I tell you, my house, I could never relax. I got a dog. His favorite bone is in my arm. I got a dumb dog, you know. It took me 2 years. I taught him how to sit. He forgot how to stand. What a dog. It's all right. It's all right. It's a dumb dog. It's okay. This kid, my dog, well, last night 4 times he went in the paper. 3 times I was reading it. And my kid, that's another one. He's full of smart answers. Well, the other day I told him about the birds and the bees. He told me about my wife and a butcher. I don't know. I tell you, I meet the wrong people. That's my trouble. Like last week, I met the Surgeon General. He offered me a cigarette. I tell you, nothing's going right. My neighborhood is getting worse. Well, I went out, I bought my wife a rape whistle. She says it don't work. No one shows up. And my wife, she don't go for me either. Every time I want sex, she leaves the room to give me privacy. No, I tell you, my wife always gave me trouble. Well, at my bachelor party, she was in the movie. Now, that's the story of my life. No respect. I don't get no respect at all. Are you kidding? It's not easy either. You kidding? No respect from anybody. This afternoon, I was in a bar. They told me to get out. They wanted to start the happy hour. I tell you, the day I was born, I got no respect. And the doctor told my mother I did all I could, but he pulled through anyway. Hey, howdy. Thank you very much. Beautiful people.
What a crowd, huh?
Lovely crowd, lovely crowd.
Good audience.
I always have a lot of fun in California. Nice people here, you know. There's something about California. As soon as I get here, I want to drink, make love, have fun. It's not California. I'm away from my house. That's what it is. No, but I'm working. I'm trying to lose weight. You know?
Really?
Oh, it's tough. I'll tell you that. I lost some. I got to lose more though, because I was fat, Johnny. I was too fat.
Fat, huh?
You kidding? I was so fat. I got my shoes shined. I had to take the guy's word for it. I mean, you know. Hey, I'm working over here.
Hey, yeah.
No, it's all right, but I've been keeping busy, you know.
Yeah.
I'm
What have you
working
been
at the
doing?
club now, and I'll be finished there Saturday, and I'll be in the Aladdin Hotel for the rest of February 6th, and March. I'll be back in Dangerfields, be in Dangerfields in April, be in Dangerfields in May, maybe forever, I don't know, you know. But I'm looking forward to Aladdin Hotel, a lot of fun. Lola Falana, I'm working with Lola
is that
Falana.
right?
Oh, she's a sexy girl, isn't she?
Sexy,
She's a
yeah.
lovely girl, you know. And Aladdin's a nice place, too. A lot of action over there, you
Really?
know. Oh, yeah. And, Yeah, there is a lot of action in the Aladdin Hotel. Oh, it's so quiet. I feel like E.F. Hutton just spoke, you know? No, I'll tell you, last year in Vegas, I worked at a very small hotel.
Small
very
place?
small. Oh, small. You kidding? The slot machine had one fruit, you know.
I didn't know
Very
Small place.
small. You
Yeah.
kidding? But at showbiz, there's always problems, Johnny. Showbiz, forget about it. Last week, my fan club broke up. You know, the guy died. Always showbiz. You kidding? You know, I've been knocking around for years, you know.
Yeah.
Now, you kid, when I started in showbiz, I was in ventriloquism. Then I had to quit. I got too big for the guy's lap, you know.
Well, you know. How's your health?
It's always, health is okay. We'll get to the health.
Yeah, we'll get to the health. Didn't want to rush
Set
you.
my continuity here. You got to watch out for this stuff here. You know how it is, don't you?
What do you
I
want to
got
talk
other
about?
problems beside health.
What are some of the other problems?
I'm still drinking too much. Oh, I'm a bad drinker. Forget it.
Bad drinker, huh?
I got loaded a few weeks ago. The way I carried on, it was awful, awful, Johnny.
Yeah.
Well, I'll put it this way. I mean, it's good to be back in men's clothes again, you know?
Really flip out, huh?
I tell you. I mean, I want to relax. I can't relax. You kidding? I tried sniffing coke. That didn't work out either. I couldn't get the bottle up my nose, you know?
How's your health?
No, but drugs are bad.
The drugs are bad, huh?
Bad for your health.
All righty.
Drugs are bad. No, drugs are bad.
Yeah,
Kids
of
today don't need drugs. You kids
way.
today, kids today, they're wild enough without drugs. Forget it, will you? Why, my kid's high school prom, the king and queen were the same person. You know? No, but drugs are bad for your health. And health is important. Ask my friend the doctor, Dr. Vinny Boombatz.
How
He'll
is
tell you the
Doctor?
same thing. He's fine, he's fine.
How
The
is
doctor
it?
is okay.
How is the doctor?
I called him last week. As a matter of fact, I swallowed a bottle of sleeping pills, you know. He told me to have a few drinks and get some rest. Doctor's fine. When you get older, you start seeing doctors, you know, and I'm getting old. I know I'm getting old. You kidding? I walked past the cemetery, two guys ran after me with shovels. I mean, I know I'm getting old. And my sex life is very bad,
Bad
too.
too,
Very
huh?
bad, Johnny. You kidding? If it wasn't for pickpockets, I've no sex life at all. I'll tell you, Johnny.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, my life, I have steak and sex the same way. Very rare. You know?
Very rare.
Kid, I'm a bad lover anyway, a bad lover, I'll tell you that. I caught a peeping Tom booing me. Now, I'll tell you, Johnny, girls who like me are getting older and older, older. And I took out one girl. Who was she? Oh, she was old. Ooh. How old? I'll tell you how old. She was so old when she went to school. They didn't have history. I'll tell you something else.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something else. She was fat, too.
She was fat?
She was so fat, she got in the scale, a card came out, said one at a time. She was fat, too. Now, I'll tell you, this girl was old, fat, and ugly.
Yeah, ugly too.
How ugly? I'll tell you, she was known as a two-bagger. That's a girl who's so ugly, you go out with her, you put a bag over your head in case the bag over her head breaks. One more. I want to tell you one thing. This girl here, I'll tell you.
Let's hear. How
She
ugly?
was so ugly.
How ugly?
You look in a dictionary, under the word ugly, you see her picture.
You're right back. All right, you know who's here tonight? Of course you know who's here tonight. You just
We
told me.
announced it. I announced it, then you announced it.
It was a rhetorical question.
We had it on the board all day. I know who's here
Well, it
tonight.
was just that kind of a question. You know who's here?
Deserves no answer.
On September 10th, at the Forum in Los Angeles, Muhammad Ali is fighting a return match with Ken Norton, the first man who ever managed to really silence him. And he did that, as you well know, by breaking his jaw in that last fight. Would you welcome our good friend, Muhammad Ali? Now, champ, let me ask you this. How's your old friend Howard Cosell, by the way?
Oh, he's fine.
Yeah. How you feeling? You've been...
I'm feeling pretty good. I was wired
Last time I saw you on a show, you were talking like this.
Yeah, back of ventriloquist. I was wired up for about 4 weeks. It was supposed to be about 5, but I healed faster than an ordinary fellow.
Yeah. Yes, you probably would. Yeah. Now, you know, you like to talk. You know, you're a loquacious type of fellow, and you come on here and you've been with us a dozen times on this show at least. How does it feel to have the jaw
waking
wired
up, going
shut?
into the hospital, and then they give you a needle, take the count from 10 to 1 backwards, and by the time you get to 7, you're asleep.
Right.
And when I woke up, I couldn't move my teeth. And I got a mirror, and all my teeth were wired, and I almost went crazy. Just the idea I couldn't talk.
That is.
But
Sound like Ed Sullivan when you do that.
I made it
You know
pretty
that?
good. I made it pretty good.
Yeah, I know you did. Does it feel pretty good now?
Yes, I have about 5 more weeks before I can take any punches on it, but I understand they usually heal ordinarily harder than they were at first.
Yeah. Now, didn't you have a problem with a tooth
Well, about 3 of my
breaking or something, or
bottom
what?
teeth are out. And what happened was it made the jaw kind of weak, plus my mouth was open. I was clowning one time too many, and I got hit trying to talk
Yeah.
during the fight.
Are you still talking to the opponent during the fight? I thought you
Sometimes.
gave that up.
Well, sometimes I do, but I said something, and this is what happened in the whole fight period. It's not being serious and playing and not living according to my religious teachings like I know I should. And I only look at this as a spanking, and this will make me be more serious, train harder, and not take people for granted.
Now, what didn't you do that you should have done?
Well, many, many things that I really can't go into, and it's not really for nobody but to know it but me.
No, well, I didn't want to be personal. You answer just what you want to answer. So, how'd you take nourishment? All liquid?
Well, yes, this has caused me to be a vegetarian now. I don't eat meat no more. All I eat is fish.
Not really?
Yeah, I didn't think I could make it. I've met people who were vegetarians in the past, and I said, no meat, how do you do it? This is what we might think, but all my food was put in blenders. Like my wife would cook a pot of cabbage and then blend it up,
Yeah.
and it would come out like a milkshake, and all you have to do is drink it, the same thing.
Cabbage milkshake?
Yeah. And, that type creamy, Same with the corn and the, even fish with a little cream in it. And,
Well, you're not a true vegetarian then. You do eat fish.
oh, yes. Fish.
Yeah, but no beef or that type of animal
Right.
stuff.
So I'm going to see how long I can go, but I was surprised. I really feel better. I don't be as tired or nothing.
Now, how about your weight? Does that affect your weight a lot?
Well, I'm heavier now. I don't know why, but I haven't been training, just laying around the house and eating. But I have to start training about another week because this second time I'm going to really be ready. Norton is going to have to really watch out.
Yeah.
Because musically speaking, if he don't see sharp, he's going to be flat.
To think that's been inside you for 4 weeks with your jaws wired shut and you couldn't get that one out. What round in the fight did this broken jaw happen?
Second round. It was a hard thing.
That's incredible, and that you could even stay in a ring and have somebody hit you in the face with a broken jaw. I mean, that's just
realized
incredible.
if I didn't knock him out, I realized at that point, I didn't know if it was broken or not, but my whole system was off, and it's a bad, bad feeling. I mean, just to move your mouth, something's just broke. And moving and missing a punch or throwing a punch, you could feel it jar, just jumping around. And I had to go 10 rounds without getting hit on that jaw again. And I was surprised the next day in the hospital watching the reruns that the fight was as close as it was. In the 11th round, the fight was even. And the man who won the 12th round would win it. So he came out slugging. So for me to win the 12th round, I would have to stand there toe-to-toe, knowing I might catch a couple on the broke jaw. So my main objective was to retreat and just let the fight end. But with 18,000 people in the place and been seen in 40-something countries live and everybody on home television in America on the wide world of sports just quit, I couldn't dream of it. But I'm lucky and thankful that I didn't really get hurt seriously.
Now, what could have happened if he would have really, I mean, how bad could that have
the doctor,
gone if he would have, you'd have fought and he'd have caught you several times?
When the jaws usually broke, both sides around the same point, but for some unusual reason, just this side was broken, not this one. And if I'd got hit with a hard punch from a 215-pounder, from a 215-pounder right on the end that was broke, he said could mean death probably, because it would just completely tear that bone all the way around.
Now, that's the first time you've really, in your career, even as an amateur or at any time, that you've really had an injury as such,
Not
right?
just an injury. This is an injury that's the worst injury any fighter could have and still be conscious. And some of them have been knocked out, some have died, but to still be conscious and have the pain and to have a broken jaw, And ain't no injury no worse.
You know, I saw the repeat of the movie the other night with Kirk. I think we've talked about this on the show, but it still intrigues me because you're in the only sport I know, and a lot of sports writers wonder sometimes whether it's really even a sport, where two men come out and the express purpose is to injure the other man. I mean, in football, of course, the idea is to tackle hard and to knock him down. But your idea is to go out and really batter another man senseless or to knock him unconscious.
This is why my fights have been criticized, because I had Jerry Quarry in that spot, and I called the referee and stopped. I wouldn't do it. I had James Ellis in that spot. I had Buster Mathis. I had Floyd Patterson. And I've been criticized for not really knocking them out or hurting them, because it's not my purpose. My purpose is to win in any way I can, but not really to hurt him for life.
Well, I don't think any fighter wants to do that, but there's always that possibility, of course, when you have to hit a man as heavy as you guys are, that you can permanently injure him.
Well, I'd rather get hit with those gloves than some of these car drivers I see, and these hockey players, they pick up
I'll buy that. Yeah, maybe hockey is another game where the idea is to kill your opponent, having watched some of them.
Football can be rough, too.
Does the thought ever, I saw the replay of the motion picture by Kirk Douglas, Champion, where he played the fighter. Does that thought ever enter your mind, and you know it's happened to some fighters, when you get into a ring, that the possibility always exists that you could end in some kind of injury that would end your career or make you
I'm going to tell you something that you might not agree, you might not understand, but the worst thing I hate about my career is going to where I have to be. Like I'm on the college speaking tour now.
Right.
Richard Fulton, my college agent here in New York, he's always got some college I'm going to go to. And most time I can't do it, but we just went to Auburn, Alabama, Auburn University. I had to be at Howard Cosell roast dinner in Los Angeles last Sunday night. Sunday night. And the next evening I had to be in Auburn, Alabama, so we had to fly.
Yeah.
So I hate airplanes. I do it, but just the idea of this big thing going through there at 600 miles an hour through turbulence and rain, and just one thing can't happen. And yet it's mechanical, there's so many wires and switches involved, but if one thing happened, up there I'm finished. I never worry about boxing. And the pilot tells me, he said, how can you be a boxer? Are you frightened? And the planes are shaking.
I guess it's all relative, isn't it? So I guess if you're fatalistic about it that way, I guess you should be, because if you're going to fight, you can't have that psyche out all the time that I may get hurt.
Well, I've been
fighting.
hurt a few times. I've fell off motorcycles, and I've had car accidents, almost got killed, but I've never been in a plane that did one thing wrong.
Well,
See, and I don't want to be in one, doing one thing wrong.
I'm with you. We're going to take a break here. Now it's time to find the answer to the question, what's a matador? We're talking with Muhammad Ali, and Jack Albertson is going to join us later, and Marty Brill, Marilyn May, and the amazing Kreskin. Does your wife ever pressure you to quit? Every movie I see, usually that somewhere along the line, the tearful wife comes up and says, you got to quit.
She don't like sports. She don't like sports, period, but she never worries until the last fight, and then she worried. For some reason, she knew my jaw was broke before the doctors at the X-ray hospital.
Your wife knew the jaw was...
And why, I don't know, but she did. But you just mentioned how many people are coming on. I have to start winning my fights because I used to come on last.
You always came on first.
No, you used to hold me for last.
Always
No,
came
you used to
on
hold me
first.
for last.
Champions always come on
You used to
first.
have everybody come on and Muhammad Ali guest, and have everybody on first because everybody stays at home waiting to see me. Now.
Why don't you go beat up Kreskin?
So
You can beat up Kreskin, you can come on last. About your wife, she never says give it up?
Never.
Can I ask you a question? Now, you don't have to answer this because it is a little bit personal. But you, as a person who are a celebrity, you kind of have to give up a little privacy occasionally. And I only ask this question not for shock value, but for example, and this goes way back in any athletic endeavor or wars. They used to say that the Romans, before they went into battle, the women could not be with the Roman soldiers before the battle. It weakened them. I've heard. That's true. You've heard. Now, I'm not, as I say, I don't want to be personal, but football players, they say we don't want women in training camps because it weakens the fire. Now,
same with boxers.
do you have to stay virginal as it is before a fight? I was only interested as an academic question. I'm not trying to check into your personal life.
A fellow as handsome as you are, and as popular as you are, Johnny Carson. I imagine if you walk down the street in Cleveland or Washington, New York, and if somebody see him, I mean, every day he's in everybody's house. Who don't know Johnny Carson? I mean, do you have much trouble with girls when you go out and you're trying to...
No, well, that's not the... Now, wait a minute. Now, wait a second. Wait a minute. What kind of answer is that? That wasn't
Perhaps I can phrase it better for Mohammed.
Certainly.
How about you before a show?
At my age, I can't do it before I brush my teeth. I mean, I'd lose that much strength. I can't get the brush to go. You know what I meant.
Well,
Does it in any way sap your strength?
Well, we have a train. I just built a training camp in Deer Lake, Pennsylvania, about 20 miles out of Reading, and it cost me about some $170,000 to complete it. I have a log cabin, training quarters, big couple of bunkhouses, a restaurant, and we have horses, stables. And I built all of this just to get away from my wife.
Ah, well, then you've answered the
Way
question.
up on the mountain. See, so...
There it is, every day, up and down the mountain. I'm making a joke. A little joke there. A little joke. No, you've answered the question. No, I was an honest question. I didn't mean to really dig into your personal life. So you're predicting that you're going to win this?
We have a fence around and wild dogs.
What?
Ain't nobody come in.
Well,
So,
you want to stay with us a second, or do you have to run, or what? You can stay a while, or whatever you'd like to do.
if you're finished with me, I appreciate going because I have a stop to make.
You got to get into training, and you got to get to sleep and everything, don't you?
Not that quick, but I have another stop to make.
Do you? All right, the bout is September the 10th in the Forum in Los Angeles with Ken Norton.
Ken Norton.
And
I promise you the second time will be real different from the first time.
Okay, that's promise. All right, take care of yourself. All right, thank you, champ. Take care.